Well, guys, here we are. The big move, as I would guess I would call it. Let's get started. First of all, I wanted to say that I appreciate the support I've gotten on this channel so far, because the amount of support I've gotten for somebody like me for the area that I'm in has been immeasurable. I can't say enough how much I appreciate the support I've gotten, but that weighs into nothing almost next to, you know, what the gravity of how I feel, you know, the weight of importance that I feel that I convey this message to those of you in the Halo community and to those of you in the chat, as we like to call it. So this is kind of a message for you guys as well. One thing I really want to talk about was 2017. It sucked. It was a long year, and for those of you, it might have been better. Those of you might have been worse. For me personally, it was really just a big fat, in all capital letters, MEH. It was just meh. It was not that great of a year. It was long. It was mundane. But in between all the mundane shit, good things happened. Like, for example, moving in with my significant other. That was the biggest thing that happened. That was amazing. A new nephew of mine was born. And needless to say, he's doing really well. He's really healthy. I love being an uncle. So that's as far as parenting goes, that's me. I'm an uncle. That's what I'm okay with. That's what I like to think of myself as doing as far as it'll go. I'm kind of rambling because the area that I've lived for the past, give or take, 20 years. And I can't say enough how different it is in the area that I'm moving. It's from rural to urban. Completely. I'm moving out of the country area into the city, and it is going to be different for me. I'll still be in Ohio, obviously, which is my home state. I love this state. If I can help it, I doubt I'll move, at least not for the majority of my life. I don't see myself moving. But let's get into some points that I've written down, because it's been a busy day, and we're currently getting ready to pack up all the stuff, including that Christmas tree, and all my figurines and stuff are going to be packed up, because I'd say about 9 to 10 days, we will be living in a different area. Now, we'll have this apartment, but most of our stuff will be out of this place, and needless to say, when my girlfriend's notice is completely up at her job now, we've already got jobs up there. So that's number one. We've already got the jobs that we need in the new area we're moving. We got them ahead of time. I got a job making a little bit more on the hour, full benefits, and it will take care of me. It's a good company ran by good people, and I'll be driving a truck. So that's something I'm really excited about. I will be, and as far as truck, it's like a big box truck, so it'll be a little bit different for me as far as going from my previous occupation. She got a new job as well. It'll serve her purpose well, and I think she's really excited about it, because it will be a little bit different than what she's used to in healthcare. So maybe a little bit of a break for her. But needless to say, she's good at both, and I'm excited for her as well. One thing I'm super excited about is we already got our place. We already got the new apartment, and I am pretty excited to have what I had in the last house I lived in before this apartment, and that is a studio. I ramble about it enough. I drive those of you in the chat nuts when I talk about it, and for that, I'm really sorry, but I can't help but talk about it because I'm so excited, guys. It's exciting to go to a new area where nobody knows you, and I've been wanting that, and that sounds a little, maybe kind of like I'm being a jerk, but that's not what I mean by that. It'd just be nice to have that new area. There's so much stuff locally. My best friend lives in the area, and we'll be closer to them, and honestly, I feel like it will be good for both me and my girlfriend. You know, it's been a long year for us, but man, did we come out on top, and it's just really good to see that changing. It's really good to see that change, and we came together, and we are the best team I've ever seen, honestly, when it comes to everything we've done. Going down the list, new motivations. It's a new year, right? This is a new year video. New Year revolution, whatever you want to call it. Some people think they can do it, some people think that they cannot, but I think that if you have the motivation to believe that you can do something, that you should. Me personally, my YouTube channel slowed down, so I plan to dedicate more time to it, and that's really what I plan to do. I plan to finish up the Metro series. Also, to you, the person that pointed out that I missed one of my episodes in Polis, I'll be sure to fix that one and upload it very soon. If not, I'll just have to go and find it and re-upload it. But yeah, I didn't mean to miss that one. I was just real tired when uploading those episodes, so thank you for pointing that out. So, success. I am one person. As we speak, I am one person away from 900 subscribers. I not planned on it, but my goal originally was to push to get to 1,000 subscribers for this channel before I moved, kind of a milestone. But we got the place earlier than expected, put the deposit in early, and we have basically reserved everything that we need so far. So I'm really excited for that change in our lives as far as having that already done and already having our jobs lined up. I mean, we busted our ass to do it. To those of you looking for a job and can't find one, I recommend Indeed.com. It's annoying to apply to 50 places, but that's how you get it done. Show up, take the drug test. If you're good to go, you get the job. I promise. The place is a lot bigger. The place we live in now is small, cozy, but small, and inconvenient as hell. Like the door, you have to trek. You know, right now it's snow outside, so literally you have to trek barefoot through the snow around back just to get into this place, and it's a real pain in the ass when moving stuff like a couch or a bed or a dresser. So I'm slowly, even though it drives my girlfriend crazy, moving stuff out of this place to, you know, like one piece at a time to make sure that it's not going to be a total pain in the ass when we finally do move everything out. My plan is to get everything small moved up there, and then we'll get everything with one small load, maybe with like a U-Haul truck or something. But yeah, I have plans, and I plan to do this to where as soon as I start the new job, my apartment will already be set up. So moving away from that, a little shout out to a few of you this year. I want to say it, and I hope it's not too much, but I want to go ahead and call some of you out because you deserve it, and it's something that I've been wanting to say. I've told you, but I'd rather tell you here and now. Hear my voice so you can hear it. I have made some damn good friends in the Halo community this year, and honestly these past few months have literally flown by in comparison to what they would have been, you know, per your average situation. I have a nighttime job. I was on day shift, but I switched to nights so that it could benefit a coworker who had recently lost his mother, and night shift is just not good for those of us that have melancholic thoughts. We all know this. So we did that, and my night shift has basically been filled with podcasts, as I like to call them, from the Sins of the Prophets group. So to you guys are awesome. It's been fun playing Battlefield with you guys, and I look forward to more of it in the future. To those of you in the Halo community, you know who you are. I'm not going to call out names. I want to, but I'm not, because it would just seem a little pushy, and I don't want to do that. But you know who you guys are. And it's nice to know these people. I'm in this group of people filled with talented artists, with amazing YouTubers that I aspire to be like, that are just so ahead of their game and don't even realize it. Like, we are so imperfect and self-conscious of ourselves that without each other reminding each other of our self-worth, I feel like we would not be able to carry on maybe as strongly, but that's what it is to be on a team. You know, I've never been a lone wolf kind of person. I like to motivate people because they've motivated me. So for whatever that's worth, guys, especially to those of you and the two of you that are helping me to update my banner and my profile picture art, doing a commission for me there. Thanks for being there. I really appreciate it. Honestly, we've had a breakthrough, guys. I mean, we've become really good friends, and I see that, you know, and it was all because of, you know, one guy brought me in. So I want to give a couple shout outs. I want to give a shout out to the Eld. Regardless whether you feel this way or not, you shared a video that I did a while back. I think it was thanks for 500 subscribers, and said that my video deserved attention, that my channel deserved some attention, and it got it. When you did that, there was a growth, and thank you for that. Another person I want to call out, I'm going to call you out, Joe. I'm going to call you out because literally, dude, hearing the words that you told me and hearing the stuff that you told me about your life and what it's like to be in your situation, I don't know that many people that I could compare to a warrior poet or a warrior artist. Literally somebody that has to, you know, fight by day, but then is creative with his art at night. And I think that's cool as hell that you can be that strong, but yet be that almost delicate in your measure of artistic style. And the fact that you take the time to do stuff that is not, you know, direct. And the fact that you didn't settle, you deserve that shout out. Also, a call out to you, Josh. We've become really good friends over the past few months, and you're a good dude, man. And honestly, you're like a wiser version of me when I was your age. Ahead of your game, I promise you. Another call out I want to give out to is Vin. You're ahead of your years, and I see your posts and I see your messages, and that's why I don't treat you like a kid, because even though I've got quite a few years on you, I'm 10 years older than you, dude. I'm ancient. Even though that's the case, seriously, dude, keep your head high. Things have been going pretty well for you. Keep riding that train. Keep that motivation going. Be optimistic. At your age, you're way ahead of where I was. That's the only reason I try to be so chill in our chat and so chill in when we talk and stuff like that. To the rest of you, I don't want to annoy you because I wouldn't want to use your name in my video because it would sound like I was trying to do that to promote myself. Dry throat. Thanks for that. And to you, Flood Boy, you know who you are. You know absolutely who you are of all the YouTube content creators. The man who knows the Flood so well. That comment that you left on that video that the Eld shared motivated me. And you don't know how much it did. I was having a bad night, very bad night, having a rough night at work. My job is stressful at times, and like all of ours can be. And needless to say, it motivated me to push forward. And now here I am at the cusp of my first 1,000 subscribers. And to me, that's a really big fucking deal. So thank you. And to the rest of you, you know, I don't want to mention everybody's name because I don't want to get on anybody's nerves. I don't want to be too much. But honestly, guys, you guys are talented as hell at such a young age. So much more talented than I am. And I feel like just by being around you, I become more talented. Just by being around you, I become more intelligent, less ignorant, more pragmatic. And that's my goal. I don't want to be... My biggest fear is just being stupid, being unintelligent, and we save each other from that, I think, every day when we have conversations. We're allowed to fuck up when we talk to each other because there's forgiveness around each other. It's not the public, it's not the general populace, it's just us, our fans, and each other. And honestly, it's like a family. It's my Halo family. I love you guys, and you guys helped me end this year on the best note it possibly could have been on, as well as my girlfriend and my family. I'm just lucky to have all that I do. And, you know, as you guys know, I work a lot. I work a lot of night shifts, and I haven't had a lot of sleep lately, but that's the December push for the move. It's been worth it. And to those of you that know what I'm talking about, those of you in the Sins group, those of you making Halo games and mods, those of you making independent art and making SMM animations, and those of you just that do it because it's fun and are not aware of how talented you are, like you Rythaz or you David. I'm honored to be here, and I'm grateful for your all's friendship. And I know I talk a lot and I leave long messages, but I only do that because someone's got to tell you how fucking cool you guys are. And if I didn't, you know, somebody else would. So I'm just honored that I get to be that person, and I'm honored to be here. So let's go over a few last little bulletins and I'll get the hell out of your all's hair. I'm glad to be part of the Halo community, obviously. There's new friendships. I've met with you guys and talking to you guys on a, not really a first name basis, but just on a daily basis. I'm lucky to have that too. You know, I'm very lucky to have that. I feel like I don't deserve it, and I could be doing something else or just making videos endlessly, but now I have people that aren't afraid to critique me, who are actually going to give me the kind of criticism that I want. Because some people, I think, are afraid to critique other people, especially when they like your content and they don't want to bother you or make you change course. The move is earlier than expected by nearly 15 days, but you can't exactly estimate that. Moving is always kind of chaotic. But I've made it as organized as it can be, and I'm just ready to go. I know I keep talking about it, guys, and I'm sorry, but I'm just ready. I'm ready for this new area, this new place, this change, this new job, and I feel like it's going to give me some good perspective on things and open my mind a little bit to my channel, and I can finally dedicate more time to those of you that have actually been gracious enough to hit that subscribe button, and those of you who have been gracious enough to address me and talk to me and respond to my messages, and I really appreciate that. Like, you have no idea. So, yeah, we got the jobs, we got the apartment, the move's coming on soon, we're moving on. So, thanks for your friendship, guys, and thanks for being supportive. I'm Euclid, and I'll see you guys next year.